Hi, it's Gabriela, Do Yoga, Be Happy. I'm here to give you one more exercise for sciatica pain or to improve the sciatica, right? We don't want the exercise for the pain. We want to open up your body and release that tension from the sciatica nerve. So I use blocks a lot. These can be $10, $12. You can buy them online. They sell it at Target, Amazon. They sell them at Walmart, TJ Maxx, any sport, sport athletic, store, and clothing lines that, that have yoga stuff. They sell them there. So standing in the front of your mat or wherever you're practicing, if you don't have the blocks, again, sorry for that, for this, distraction, you can create them at home. Get 2 shoe boxes the same size, stock them with something heavy, and then tape them so they won't open up. But we want a little bit of the weight because you use them to put some weight and support. So if you have a lot of weight into the empty box, that can be a little bit not useful. Anyway, so keep your blocks in the hands. In a straight line I'm standing, I send the right foot forward. Immediately in that moment, your body starts to wobble a little bit. Move your right foot a little bit to the side. A lot of people tend to turn the back foot 45 degrees to find the balance because of the hip alignment. We're so used to standing to this side, and we're so used to standing this. We're so used to go into whatever pose. So try to keep the hips in line. Try to stand 1 foot forward, lift the back foot, and find that balance. If you cannot find it, move the left foot a little bit to the side, move the right foot a little bit to the side, and then you have a square hip into the line. So I hope you see what I'm talking here, but because of the angle, I'm gonna turn to my mat so you can see. I'm gonna turn the mat right at the camera so you can just have the perfect angle in the camera. So my right foot goes in the front, my left foot, I lift it and I find that balance. So as you see, my ankle is not behind the other, it's not in this line. My foot is to the side. My legs are not too far apart, maybe is this width, okay? And then I send my hands up and I'm gonna keep going into this side. I move my right foot a little bit more because I was not as straight in my hips. Send my hands up. And then I start reaching forward, 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 forward. Maybe that's enough for you because you have a lot of pain. Then you just hold the hands in the hips. Straight line, straight knees, straight legs, chest up, 90-degree spine. The heels are pressing really deep. The toes are pressing into each other. So press the toes inward. Lift from the heart. So my heart is going up. You're looking forward. I hope you see that. Coming all the way up. Step to the front. I'm gonna do it facing you. Again with the hands on the waist. The left foot forward, the right foot back. I make sure that my hips are square. I start inhaling. With my hands, I feel that my fingers are pushing back my hips. My chest is forward. I'm looking forward. Straight legs. I actually turn my right heel a tiny bit out and then stay there. Lifting from the heart up. So I'm not going further than that, and I'm already feeling it in my hamstrings, in my hip flexors, and if you have sciatica, you will feel it there. Inhale coming up. And that'll be it. If you want to use the wall, place the hands on wall. Not too far, not too close, so my hands are straight line, shoulder height. Right foot, I move it a little bit to the front, a little bit to the side. My left foot a little bit to the back, a little bit to the side. Let me push that mat away. And then I send the hips back, my elbows to the wall. I move my elbows a little bit higher. I lift from my heart, push the hips, align the hips. Because a lot of the times, you see what I'm doing with my hips? I start to pull my left hip forward and my right hip back. Forget about that. Pull the left hip back and fold deep into that. Switch. Push the hands away. Extend the arms. Extend the chest, square the hips, and start sending the hips back, the elbows to the wall by walking the hands higher, and then fold. Maybe this is too much for you. You just stay here. Maybe you want to go even further. Straight line, hands straight line. That's perfect. So what we're doing here is exactly the same as holding the hands on the hips. You can do that in the counter of the kitchen, in your table, at your desk, holding a chair, coming up, opposite side, straight legs. So make sure the hips are square, the whole tip, hips square, lifting from the heart, looking forward, relaxing the shoulders, coming up. If you have blocks and you have more flexibility, you go with the blocks. So hands are up, right foot forward, square the hips. I reach forward, 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 hold the blocks and stay there. But you see my straight line, my back, I turn the left heel a little bit out, long neck, step to the front, I come up. I take it to the opposite side. Hands up. I send my right foot back. My hands, I square my hips. My hands are up. I reach forward, forward, forward. Maybe I can stay here or I go further. Straight line, straight knees, heels, both heels are pressing down. You see the distance on my leg is not too far. It might even be like 3 feet, if anything, not even 2.5. Remember, the right heel is not behind my left leg. My right heel, I turn it a tiny bit out. And I step to the front, lifting the chest. Shake it all out. Thank you. I hope this is useful.